Alright, so we're gonna have to try something different with this one. So they're on my ass right now, like they really are, especially the parent company that is gonna copyright claim this video. So we're gonna try a duo. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. If I do anything more than two songs, it looks like it usually gets blocked for 30 days now. I tried to do full album, not even full album sides. It was like 5 songs, 4 songs, and it got blocked. So I'm trying something new here. Just bear with me, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I am trying my best, but I'm happy listening to some Mothers of Invention and some Zappa to cheer me up, man, because we need it right now. I really do. The whole family does, even though they're not here with me, and they probably wouldn't appreciate Zappa the way I do. But we're going to be doing 2 tracks from live at the Fillmore East in 1971. The first 2 tracks from the album. The first one is, what was it called? It's a long one. Little House I Used to Live In. And the next one is Mud Shark. And this is Johnny F's Patreon pick of the month. And if this gets through and nothing bad happens to it, we'll do, I guess, the next 2 tracks next week, or maybe I'll do it sooner. I know he requested to do like the whole side or whatever, but I don't know how long it is, and I don't want it to get blocked and then have to wait 30 days and it's like a Patreon only, and then I can't get anything out for Frank Friday. I've never done that. Frank Friday has always happened, so it's gonna happen this week too. God damn it! If y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free, and it really helps the channel out. I promise it does. Alright, we're good. The Mothers, Fillmore East, June 1971. And the first track is Little House I Used to Live In. 3, 2, 1, go. Really hope this works. On YouTube. Ainsley Dunbar on drums. Ian Underwood, Howard Kalin, Mark Volman, Jim Pons, Bob Harris. I don't think I've heard this lineup yet. This is a way better version of what like modern rock bands try to do, or metal bands at least. Way better. Minus all the extra percussion and that. That reminded me of The Who for some reason. I think that's what all the lyrics were. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go, something different.
That's right, you
Mud
heard
shark.
right. The secret word for tonight is mud shark. And of course, with the mud shark secret word is the mud shark arpeggio. A marvelous little arpeggio. And now, the mating call of the adult male mud shark.
Fucking Frank. The Mud Shark Dancing Lesson.
Now this dance started up in Seattle.
Let me tell you the story about the Mud Shark. Bring the band on down behind me, boys.
Come on down.
The origins of the Mud Shark are as follows. There's a motel in Seattle, Washington called the Edgewater Inn.
Hey, I've been there.
The Edgewater Inn
I'm
is
just
built out on a pier, so that means that when you look out your window, you don't see any dirt. Got a bay or something out in your backyard.
A bay or something.
And to make it even more interesting, in the lobby of the aforementioned motel, there's a bait and tackle shop where the residents can go down and whenever they want to rent a fishing pole and some preserved minnows and schlep back up to their room, open the window, stick their little pole outside, and within a few minutes actually catch a fish of some sort that they can bring into their motel room and do whatever they want with it. You know what I mean? Now in this bay, there's quite a variety of fish. Not only do they have mud sharks up there, they got little octopuses that you can catch. And all of these denizens of the deep can come in real handy. Let's say you were a traveling rock and roll band called the Vanilla Fudge.
I know them.
Let's say one night you checked into the Edgewater Inn with an 8mm movie camera, enough money to rent a pole, and just to make it more interesting, a succulent young lady with a taste for the bizarre. My mind drifts back to a meeting, a chance meeting in the Chicago O'Hare Airport, where the members of the Vanilla Fudge told Don Preston about the home movie they made at the Edgewater Inn.
Don Preston.
With a mud
Or
shark.
Bob Preston.
And I'm going to tell you, this dance, the mud shark, is sweeping the ocean.
What the actual fuck? Show them what they do with the mud shark.
Hey. Catch the mud shark.
I want to hear this story. Like, actually. If you know the story, please comment it down below. I want to know. Well, I wish I could continue with the next couple tracks, but it's probably gonna get blocked, which fucking sucks, man. This blows. This is like an experiment to see if I can get more than one song up, because like it feels like I can't. And I'm glad I did those two at least, and then next week we'll do two more, and maybe I'll add a third in there and see if that one gets through. And this is kind of like experiments for me, because I'm tired of getting like doing all that work for an album side, because it takes a lot of time, especially with the computer and rendering it. It takes forever sometimes, those big files. So I don't like when it goes on Patreon. Like, I mean, you would think that'd make me happy because I could just make it a Patreon exclusive, but I'd rather the people watch this stuff, man. I don't like keeping it behind a paywall. I really don't. It makes me feel weird, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that was fantastic, obviously. The first track was the second track, I'd say, was like way more Zappa than the first. The first one, I feel like they were trying to emulate some band in a satirical way. I don't know which band exactly, but I heard some stuff in there that reminded me of some other bands. And like I said, it's almost like what it's funny how like modern music, it's ironic how it kind of sounds like what that first track sounded like, The House I Used to Live In or whatever, Little House. It had some of the like the vocals and like the yeahs and all that, like it kind of fits some of the modern indie rock alternative stuff like to a T. Like minus the extra percussion and the weird voices. Like you would have yourself a modern kind of sounding song there, but it's just done way better here, and it's done almost in like a tongue-in-cheek kind of way too. I know that's all of his music, obviously, is like two tongues in your cheek. That's how tongue-in-cheek Zappa is, but I feel like Mud Shark, like what the fuck, man. We'll get there though. I really liked the drums, obviously, and I wish they were kind of higher in the mix, but it's a live recording, so you can't really ask the world from them, but I enjoyed what Dunbar was doing on the first track. Definitely same thing with, I'm guessing it's Ian Underwood and Bob Harris on keyboards, and Jim Pons on bass, Mark Wolfman on lead vocals and dialogue. Same thing with Howard Kalin, lead vocals and dialogue, Mr. Frank Zappa, and then Don Preston guest starred on this album, and the Mini Mook in that story. Yeah, like I said, I definitely want to hear that fucking story. It sounds hilarious, and a little risque for YouTube, but you know what? That's what we do around here. It had the bite of all of, Zappa's stuff, but just the way that he builds the suspense and the tension, like through the storytelling, the exact words that he uses, like they're fucking hilarious, bro. Like his vocabulary is exquisite. Like it really is. Like he just has an adjective and like just a funny pairing of words for every line, and it's just genius. It really is. And not only can he write like that, but he can play fucking guitar too, like the best there ever was. And it's crazy to me how much talent was in one dude. And he was a strange cat, just like probably a lot of us are. And that's what makes good artists, is strange people. Because we go through shit. We go through trauma, and we create things with it. That's what you're supposed to do. Like as an artist, if you go through something good, make some art out of it. If something bad happens, make some art out of it. Um, when normal people just go through trauma, they try to process it and just move on with it. Some people, like an artist, they like to stew in it and sit in it and see where it takes their mind so they can create more. And it's very interesting, the life of being not just even a musician, just an artist in general. And Zappa was 100,000% an artist of his craft, and he paints such a detailed picture with all those adjectives and descriptive words, and just the way that his cadence is with everything. It's like, I've been using this word a lot lately. It's impeccable. It's exquisite. It's marvelous, as they say. There you go. He just impresses me every single time, man. And I don't even care if fucking UMG strikes this video, takes the money from it, whatever, bro. I don't care. I haven't gotten money from a Frank Zappa video since that Anchor Roads video, I think, and then they clamped down on me, and I still continue to do them. I get requests for him half the time, but I really dig this dude's music so much, and I don't even give a fuck. I could be recording some other video right now that could make me money, but I don't give a fuck about money. I should, but I don't. I'd rather. I'm an artist. I'd rather stew in things or just listen to cool stuff that will take me places. Like, money be damned, And I just I really appreciate Frank for the places he takes me, and he always cheers me up, even if it's in the weirdest ways, for the weirdest reasons. He's a strange dude, and I really appreciate him for being that strange and just that open about it. Like, he just puts all his weird fetishes and dominatrix crazy shit in his songs, and they're very horny fucking songs. They really are, but it is what it is. It's Frank Zappa, man, and I love every second of it, and I cannot look... I am looking forward to next Friday as well. We will do the next couple tracks. Like I said, this is kind of an experiment to see if I can get 2 tracks through. Next week I'll try 3, because I know 4 is the cutoff. I don't know if 3. Like, I didn't want to put 3 in tonight, record all that, and then it just gets blocked. And then 30 days? Like, nah. And then they deny it, and then it doesn't even go up. Like, it's bullshit the way this system works sometimes. But I mean, at the same time, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to add what I can add, but if anything, it's their music, If it comes down to it, I'd rather them have it than me, because, like I said, it's them. I'm just listening to it and giving my opinion. But I appreciate Frank's opinion on things and his view and the way he puts things together in a story. Like, it's just like, it's suspenseful. I was like on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what happened with the mud shark at the end. I really was the entire time. And the first song was a great example of their musicianship and how talented of like musicians this whole band was. And then the second track just shows Frank and the band's just clever storytelling ability and just the ability to create suspense and tension out of like a sex like fucking weird shit story, motel fucking story. Like it's hilarious to me. And yeah, that mud shark is a poor guy. Thing, whatever. I think that's it out of me, though, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hopefully Johnny is okay with me doing this, and then we'll do the next 2 next week, because I don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to get blocked, and then we're shit out of luck. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next week for next Frank Friday. See? There's a Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. There is a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. There's other tiers for other requests and such. But if you just want access to all these blocked albums, because the list is freaking growing. War Child, Blind Faith, The Who, Quadrophenia. Like, it's getting blocked. Ugh. It's frustrating. But it's on there. You can join any of the tiers and you get access to all those videos and to our Discord. We have a great community, and we would love to have you. If you think you have a song the world needs to hear, the mic is yours. I'm taking it back in 8 minutes, so I'm just letting you know. There's also a PayPal link in the description as well for tips, requests, and anything else. Your boy could definitely use it. And if you want to pick next week's, or the next week's Frank Friday, that's the way to do it. Thanks for watching, y'all. See ya.